All right, welcome to Crawfordsville High School and the home of the Athenians here as we get ready for girls varsity basketball action. Second to the last home game of the season. North Vemillion Falcons. North Vemillion Falcons taking on our Crawfordsville Athenians. And Brian Saunders joined by Kurt Slicker here with tonight's basketball action as we get ready to tip off here. Coach Slicker, it's a little chilly outside.
Well, it's perfect basketball weather, right? That's why we're inside and we're ready to go here, and looks like we're starting off in a man-to-man.
Great point. Good to be inside tonight. Thankful to still be playing. We're still thankful for the season that's taken place here. As the Athenians, did you get the North Vermillion record? Were you able to find that or not? You'd mentioned maybe.
With modern technology, Coach Saunders, we will find that out here hopefully quickly, depending on my connection.
Turn over to the Athenians there. Crawfordsville's first possession of the game. Shea Williamson, we're back at the normal starting lineup now, which we did not have against Southmont this weekend. Olivia Reed was not available. She was actually not at school for the week, and so she is back in the lineup. The Athenians, if you couldn't hear PA announcer Gary Lynn with the starting lineup, Shea Williamson wearing number 22, Liddy McCarty number 21, as she drives in the lane and does what Coach Slicker and I have seen her do all year, and all of you watching. She is fouled, and she will go to line to shoot two.
Yeah, good job right there by Liddy. And we like the aggressive start right there. In other words, not settling and looking to drive it, and off to a good start here. So North Vermillion is 14-7 right now.
Okay, good record. They compete in the WRC conference.
They do. If you're kind of comparing scores here, they doubled up Riverton Park, who we beat by 15. So we really are in probably for a very, very competitive game tonight.
Okay. Liddy good on the second there, 1 for 2 from the line. Gives the Athenians an early lead here, 1-0 with 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Really just a good hard-fought battle down at Southmont over the weekend as the Athenians competed there and still in a position to play really, really well with dealing with some illness and kids out of the starting lineup. So
I think it's been a real strange, 7 to 10 days here for our girls team. I say strange, just some injuries here and there, obviously some girls missing because of illness for various reasons. So it's good to see the starting lineup back here. And, it may take a little bit of time to get us in sync tonight. But, that's not a play, though, that we want to see there. Giving up the putback on a missed free throw.
Two-point basket. North Vermillion takes the lead here, 2-1.
Yeah, North Vermillion in man-to-man. So see if we can just get into our sets.
Nice feed from Hutchins to Olivia Reed. Again, just back into action this week is Olivia. Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with North Vermillion. Good defense, good hustle by Shea and Kirsten.
Yeah, good no call right there. We see that a lot, not only in girls but in boys, where players are trying to draw the foul, which coaches talk about, but it's good that the referees don't always bail them out.
Yeah, it's not always a foul, is it? Shot from the free throw line, number 24, and that is Cammie Pierman. Actually was at Crawfordsville for a while and now at North Vermillion.
Well, that can happen, right? Yeah, you kind of follow your parents sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. Kirsten Hutchins also in the starting lineup wearing number 13. Taylor Abson wearing number 23. And Shea Williamson wearing number 22 finishes out the starting lineup.
No, we talked about this over the season and in the past, but a lot of times the team that gets the most layups is the team that wins. And right now they've got 2 layups, right? You've got to try to. Here's going to be 3
layups
potentially.
Yep.
We got lucky.
Off, but the rebound back into the hands of North Vermillion. Another layup is missed, but
there we go. Right, so you got to have more resistance. You know what I mean? Like giving up layups in the first. We've given up 3 layups in less than 3 minutes, so we've got to tighten up here.
North Vermillion just jumping into the passing lanes. We're going to have another layup, as Coach Slicker just pointed out, and that will result in a quick timeout for Coach Smith. That was Cammie Pierman again with that layup. And an 8-1 North Vermillion lead results in a Crawfordsville timeout.
Well, we look a step slow right now on offense. And so, there's different kind of turnovers, right? I remember what somebody said, but those are like home run turnovers right there. You turn it over out front like that, they turn into a home run for the opposing team because it's 2 points. So however you want to say it, like if you turn the ball over underneath your basket and they take it out, everybody's going to make mistakes, but you don't want those home run type or turnovers that occur out front that lead to baskets, and that's what we're giving up here. So, we got to regroup. Get our legs underneath us a little bit, refocus. You'd like to think they drove on a bus all the way from North Vermillion. We'd have an advantage tonight, but so far they look like the team that's more ready to play.
They do. Yep. Very aggressive here and just jumping out again to a pretty good lead here with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
I mean, it's a sagging man-to-man right here. Not a ton of ball pressure right there, at least on Hutch out front. So we ought to be able to get the ball moving if we would just get some movement in our offense. It's a good cut there by Shea.
Shea's got Hutchins with the ball out front, looking underneath. We try to keep feeding under there.
Like I said, that sagging man, which is a smart defense a lot of times in girls basketball, really in all basketball, right? You're going to give up maybe an open outside shot with that, but you're saying we're going to take away your cutters and we're going to take away your layups. It looks like we're in our 3-2. So we started in man. Now we're playing our 3-2 zone. I look for Shea to read a passing lane here and get a steal. Honestly, she's really good at reading the passer's eyes, like right there. You could see her jump out. And Hutch almost got it.
She was there. Yep. Couldn't come down with the ball, and they feed it underneath.
Good call.
Yep. It's going to travel on North Vermillion, being Crawfordsville basketball.
Yeah, I like that. I like that defensive switch there by Coach Smith. Right, you change up and make them a different look. So. One of those things right here where, maybe you want to just try to get a shot for a shooter because I think you can get one.
Yeah. As you said, they are giving us open looks outside. Reed with the drive. She's going to kick it out to Hutch. Over to McCarty.
Yeah, we're standing around a little bit, right? And if you're going to cut, you got to cut hard to the rim. That's what we always taught on a basket cut. You cut hard to the rim.
McCarty with the drive, and she is going to pick up a foul again, as I would call that her signature move for this season.
I think that for her career, and I mean, you're right, she shot fakes right there. She's strong with her right hand, and she understands by her body positioning there to draw contact.
McCarty back to the line to shoot 2 more.
Again, when you see shots that are short, that just says that you're not quite, legs aren't quite there. So, you know this as someone who still goes out and runs and works out. Sometimes it takes a little while to get the body going. So hopefully that's what's happening here tonight. Is we're just got to get some blood flowing. You said it was cold out, so maybe we need to warm up here a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, back to our 3-2.
McCarty 1 for 2 from the line, and
that can't. I mean, really, when you play 3-2, that should not happen. You should be getting help from the top. That should collapse down. They should never be able to turn middle like that. So, got to tighten that up right there.
Ava Martin with the layup and the and one.
Yeah, really strong move there by Ava. I mean, she knew where she was going when she got that ball.
Free throw short. Shea with the rebound for the Athenians.
All right, 10-2 here. You get a basket and a stop, and then you're right back in this thing. If you're going to use the ball screen right, Coach, you got to get your man defender into the screen right there. Too much space. That's on the dribbler. It's not on the screener.
Screener's there waiting for you to bring the
Absolutely. You've got to take your defender to the screen. Even there. Like if we're going to set the screen, we need to wait for it.
Cardi with the drive again. She's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, like this is our movement right now is not what I have seen in a couple of our previous games. Like, looks like we're there. Now that time, McCarty was able to get her man into the screen.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say about that is if that occurs, right, you want to try to penetrate into that gap a little bit and get a little easier shot.
Outside shot, sure.
Yeah. I'm impressed here with 12. She's a strong player.
After it.
Again, what you're seeing here, though, is not much blocking out right there. A lot of people jumping. Nobody really putting the proverbial body on somebody to get the check out. Again, here we go. We're kind of – so let's see if we can get some movement here. the ball screen has not really worked very well so far.
Kick out to Hutchins from Williamson, and she's going to miss that jumper.
A lot of times when we would work that ball screen, you would find that a right-handed player sometimes would struggle to dribble with their left hand off the screen and shoot. Like, it's a little easier to go from the other side because you're on your strong hand. Nice pass there. There we go.
Hey, that
Well,
was nice. Good find from Williamson to Reed.
Yeah, Reed running hard there, and that's what we need. We need a spark. Yep. We're missing one of our key players tonight with an injury, so.
Yep. Elise Widmer is not in the lineup tonight. Not able to address. Twisted her ankle, I believe.
Yeah, she did. It was anybody who was at the South game saw it, and anybody who's been an athlete knows that a twisted ankle has a mind of its own sometimes in terms of how it wants to heal. Sometimes those suckers can turn purple pretty quick and be pretty nasty. So hopefully she'll be feeling better here by Friday night.
So here we go. 10-4 is the score. North Vemillion with the lead. Short jumpers off. Another rebound to Abston.
All right. Considering all things, we score here. We're only down 4.
And just a slow start. I would expect Reed to have some rust that she probably has to shake off and get right back into it. She's a senior.
Yeah, I like the idea by Coach, right? You got to use your bench. It's hard to play 5.
That's right. Lane Slicker's checked in, replacing Kirsten Hutchins in the lineup.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see some Addie Hodges tonight, too. Addie did a nice job. She's been playing a little bit more because of all of our injuries and sickness, so. Right backward. Now, that's what we mean by driving to the hole right there. Even though maybe she could have pulled up right there and shot it, but instead of settling, really liked her.
She didn't take the outside shot. She went for a higher percentage shot.
She did.
Yep, good defense there by Shea.
Yeah.
Ball's kicked, but.
Yeah, this is a key minute of the game, and I keep saying that, but we're down 6. We haven't played worth a darn yet, and we're still right there, though. We're a shot or two away from being right back in it, so we don't want to give up any more points here. Before the half, at least easy shots, right? Limit those layups.
It's Pierman on the drive here. Clearly one of the scorers for North Vemillion. Out to number 21.
A lot of contact right there.
Naylor, yep.
Yeah, maybe a foul there, I thought, on Shea's back. Yeah. I certainly would have been screaming for one.
That is Olivia Pierman with the basket for North Vemillion. She's the junior for the Falcons.
Tough pass there.
Yep.
We're just kind of around the perimeter. We're not getting many. One thing that even if they're going to collapse, you cut the lane that makes the defense collapse, and it will open up a shooter like that right there.
Good shot by Shea. Free is good.
Yeah, really big shot there by Shea. Really big.
So first quarter will end with Athenians cutting into that lead a little bit there. So 7-12, got it down to 5.
Yeah, we were down 10-2 there, and we'd given up. We kept like 4 layups, and so we did a better job there. The changing of the defense helped, and our defense has rebounded, so to speak. So, excuse me, they are a strong team inside. You can see that. So. If we just get a little bit more movement on offense, if you can cut the lane, like I've said, if you can cut that, the defenders will help, and then that will leave an open shooter. And if we can make a couple of those shots, this game will turn around really quick, I hope.
Yep. No real foul trouble for the Athenians. I think Abston has 1, but 2 fouls total, 2 team fouls on both Crawfordsville and North Vemillion. So as we head into quarter number 2, looks like it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball.
One thing when you're missing, one of your top 6 for sure, it definitely, it hampers your defense a little bit. You're like, sometimes you have a slow start like tonight, a lot of times you want to just go to the press.
Yeah.
Kind of forces you to get your body moving, but when you don't have much depth, these girls have missed a lot of practice right now. You are concerned a little bit about conditioning, so we're going to have to win this game in a half court, it appears. Oh, nice cut there. That's what I mean by getting that cut. It's a very good cut by Reed. Again, we get a basket cut there. You see that opens up an offensive player. Oh, don't panic, right?
Yep.
think I've told my daughter that a few times. Catch, face, see.
She did recover the ball.
No, she. You know how kids
Yep.
are. Sometimes they
Yep.
listen, and sometimes they
That's right.
kind of listen.
Story of character.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. Ball stay with the Athenians here. Knocked out of bounds by Pierman. Reed inbounds to Williamson.
And that time they played it. Well, I like it though. You know, the
Good
idea.
open look there.
Yeah, take it to the hole, and
Right.
she's going to make that more often than she's going to miss it.
Yep. 3-point attempt for North Vemillion is good. That's number 22, Braxton Dunham.
Yeah, that's one of those spots in the 3-2. Is that the wings coverage or is that the low coverage? That's really a spot that you can get a shot against that defense, and she hit it. Yeah, I'd like to see, you know, we've had some flex cuts and action like that. And tonight we haven't shown that look yet. A lot of perimeter play so far. Not enough.
Trying to get to the
Yeah,
move.
I mean, you know, like just put in a,
Yeah.
you know, we have it, so
Yeah.
maybe try to, you know, run a flex cut here or something like that. You might be able to get a layup.
Hutchins back into the game, replacing McCarty in the lineup.
Great.
Williamson with the tip
Yeah.
there and the steal.
And that's what she does. She is an excellent zone defensive player. When she's playing man, a lot of times she's playing zone. And you know, because she's always looking
Right.
at the ball and the passer. She's one of those girls that if you played zone all the time would be one of the leaders in the state in steals.
Yeah.
There's just no question about that. That's a good shot right there.
That's Hutchins with the three, and it's good.
Yeah, a lot of people would say, I think they only count as two, you know, that you should, but she was squared up, her feet were set, she wasn't rushed, and that's all a product of a little bit of a drive right there.
Yeah.
Another, almost steal there. Shea again, just reading the play, so to speak.
Pierman for the three is off. Hutch with the rebound.
Yeah, that's the kind of shots we want to force, or kind of a rush shot right there.
Same offense at the end of the first quarter for the Athenians. Slicker, Williamson, Hutchins, Reed, and Abston.
All right, could have been a foul there.
Some contact.
Yeah, for sure.
Little shot fake. Layup won't fall. Hutch with the rebound for the Athenians.
Good setup there by Hutch. Pull and hit that shot right there.
Slicker with the two is good.
Good setup there by Shea Williamson, right? She drove into the paint. Feet are set, like Hutch right there. Your feet are set. That's kind of like the shot you work on in practice, right?
It is. And a foul, offensive board to North Vemillion, foul on the putback.
You know, I'm not saying we've been negative, but you know, like we're down 4.
Yeah. Right.
We're down 4. We're hanging in right now. We're hanging in. So give the girls a ton of credit.
For sure, not playing their best basketball.
Yeah,
Able to be
a ton of credit for hanging in here. Coach Smith's done a nice job of changing that defense right now, and it certainly has caused them some issues.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Olivia Reed does pick up her second foul there, third team foul. So a little bit of foul trouble here with just under 5 to go in the second quarter. 1 of 2 from the line. Go the Falcons.
Nice job there by Abson, kind of moving. Make yourself available. Nice cut there by Lane. Just draws the defense again.
Yep.
There it is.
Hutch
Right,
hits
that
the three.
little cut there by Lane draws the defense, and then your feet are set. Great shot there by Hutch.
Down 2, 14 to 16. 4:30 to go. Good defense. Pierman with the drive. Good.
Oh, tough one right there.
Yep.
The air balls sometimes
It's hard to
are
rebound.
they
Can
are.
be. You're not expecting it to come at
Well,
you that
just-
quickly
yeah,
in
just,
that direction, and yeah. So out of bounds off. Oh, no. They are. Well, he's going to correct it. It should be North Vemillion basketball.
It looked like it hit Lane's hand for sure.
Nope. They are going to stick with the call. He saw something different.
Yeah, maybe there was a tip. We're getting old up here.
That's
so,
right. He's got a better look at it than we do. So.
My eye doctor actually called me the other day and said I need to go for a checkup. No, he hasn't. So don't tell him that I've been wearing these contacts a little too long.
Crawfordsville basketball here. Again, 14-16 score. Nice look there from Hutch into Abston. Out to Williamson for three.
Really good offense again. All of a sudden, by cutting to the rim and throwing it in, they're collapsing. We talked about how you're going to be able to get an open shot, and now we're knocking them down.
Feed inside, outside game out to Pierman for North Vermillion. Over to Dunham.
Wow, the bank is open.
That bank shot.
Actually, a very nice shot, right? When you penetrate in a little teardrop, use that backboard. It can be your friend.
I don't want to miss it, even though I did miss it, but I didn't want to. We did take the lead there.
We did.
It's back to North Vemillion now based on that banked in two. There's a steal.
Got to hustle back here, Rick.
Shea will go for the block, and she often does from behind. Makes a nice block there. Reed gets the rebound and is going to pick up the foul.
Excellent job there, obviously, by Shea.
Yep. She was timing it. We could see it happening here. She was waiting, as you said. She just anticipates so many.
Yeah, she has a real good knack of finding the basketball. Like she reads the eyes, but she can also see where the basketball is, and so she really is defending the basketball, even in the zone, right? And that's what you're supposed to do. She just has an eye for where the ball is, where it's going, and obviously a very good play.
The foul was on Dunham for North Vermillion. That is their team fourth team foul. Sorry.
That's good offense, right there. Yeah.
And that was actually a nice – that's the best –
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's exactly right. You were saying that best cut. Like that we had some action there.
We did. It looked like we were sharp and aggressive and got a little confidence here.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're right. It's like you and I being 1 mile into our run. We actually then can feel good or maybe just not feel as bad as we normally do.
Yeah. I do think there's some truth to that. Especially when you start slow, if you can survive it, and we were able to. So now – we're right here. She makes this free throw, which she will. We're going to be tied up, so we've played 13 minutes, and we're all knotted up.
There we go. Game is tied at 18. Liddy goes 1 for 2.
Yep, so we're playing a 19-minute game, so to speak, right now.
Yep. Nice little turnaround jumper.
Yeah, really good D there by Hutch. That's a tough shot. And boys, girls, any basketball, the turnaround jump shot, unless you can elevate. Oh, great pass. Whew.
Nice pass from Williamson, attempting to get it into Abston.
You know how if you ever played some basketball, you're playing with that guy who's a really good passer.
Yes.
You better be ready.
That's right.
Because they see you like right there. What a really sharp pass, good pass.
Three-pointer is good. That's her second shot. That's Braxton Dunham.
Yeah, that's one of those you got to say heat check. She can make it now, so we got to get up and at least get a hand to get her out of her rhythm.
Yeah, good minutes there out of Lane Slicker and Olivia Reed to start the game. Addie Hodges is now checked in. And McCarty came back in, of course.
Take that up. Oh, good pass, though.
Nice pass to Abston. Out to McCarty with the shot fake again and the drive. A lot of contact, but no call. Oh, and Abston gets a good shot, but falls off the front of the rim. McCarty in good position there.
Good hustle back, though, by Taylor, right? She misses the shot.
Yep.
But she doesn't pout. Like we always say that players will pout sometimes when they miss. Or put their head down, and she hustled back.
Abston. Sorry, it's Hutchins with the three, but Williamson there for the rebound. A lot of contact there.
Surprised that's not a foul. Of course, I'm not sure he's blowing the whistle all night.
I think you might be right.
He's figuring it all pays the same. It looks like it's not his first game of officiating.
Nope. Been around a little while. It's Pierman for 2, so 5-point lead now for North Vermillion. Again, a lot of contact, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession to North Vermillion.
All right, so they've now extended the lead back to 5. So with 1:20 here, these are important 80 seconds, so to speak.
Yeah.
You need to get a stop here.
Out of bounds, off Addie Hodges.
Yeah, I like that
Good
play.
job.
We've only got 3 team fouls, so, put a little pressure on out front right there.
Be aggressive.
They're not going to shoot a free throw with just a common foul right here. Good help there by Hodges.
That was, yep, it's got a nice game. Ava Martin from North Vemillion.
She gets that ball up. She gets it elevated and above her hand there and was able to finish. 40 seconds here.
Williamson to Hutch. Hutch looking for McCarty.
There's a good cut.
Kick out to Abston with the drive. She will kick it out to an open Shea Williamson for three, and it's good.
Very nice.
Shea's third three of the first half.
Yeah, really good job there by Taylor. Like, she had a lane, but you could tell she wasn't like comfortable maybe to shoot it. Found the open shooter.
North Vemillion ball kicks it out to
less than 10 seconds here. So
Pierman. There is Martin again. She's a shooter. She's a sophomore.
2-point basket.
yeah, she's one of the reasons why they won 14 games. Watching that first half.
For sure.
Really nice player.
North Vemillion 27.
So at halftime, the score is Athenians 21, North Vemillion 27. We had tied it at 18. Was that the last time it was tied?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then they went on a little run. So since then, Williamson's three was the only bucket we for the Lady Athenians. But just talking about some action here, we got Olivia Reed with a bucket. So she has 2 points. Hutchins hit a three and she made a basket as well. I called it a three, but you're right.
I think they counted it as a two, yes.
They did. So Hutchins has 5. Lane has 1 basket, 2 points. McCarty is a little unusual for her. She's 3 for 6 from the line.
Yeah.
She just normally, we just expect her to, I guess we expect her to make them all. That's not always the case.
Yeah.
And but she is doing her normal drives and getting fouled and going to the line. And then Shea has 3 threes. So 3 triples for her for 9 points.
Yeah, I think what you notice there is that Abston isn't on the scoreboard yet. Be able to see if we can get her the ball maybe in a position to score. I know she had one, just like we said, roll in and out, but she did a great job of hustling back. And we'll see here. We tied it back up. They made a little run, but we're still in the basketball game.
Yeah.
So all things considered, 27-21 right here. We'll come out this half, and I believe it's our basketball. So one of those things, you can get the first basket, it's still anybody's ball game.
Well, we like it to get off to a great start for the third quarter, so that's what we'll be hoping for the Athenians, see what Coach Smith, the adjustments he makes at halftime, and look forward to a great second half of Athenian basketball. I will say this, coming up this Friday night is our next webcast. Coach Slicker and I will be on. It'll be a big night for him, as it will be senior night for the Lady Athenian basketball team, taking on the Frankfurt Hot Dogs. That game will start at 6 o'clock. It's a girl-boy varsity doubleheader on Friday night, and then we will have the boys varsity basketball team to follow, again, taking on the Hot Dogs from Frankfurt, and look forward to that. Not looking ahead, of course, because we got a great second half of action here to bring you, and so we will rejoin in about 8 minutes. Thanks. All right, here we go. Back to bring you second half basketball action. Lady Athenians and the Lady Falcons from North Vermillion. Score is 21-27 in favor of North Vermillion. It will be Athenian basketball. Brian Saunders joined by Kurt Slicker here, bringing you the second half action. Already a 2-hour delay we were talking about at halftime, Coach.
Yeah.
So the Athenians
Basketball.
Well,
you get to sleep in.
yeah, a little bit. You know how that goes as you age. Sometimes you
Sleep
still
in.
wake up.
That's right.
Yeah, just wake up. But yeah, going to be cold in the morning. So I do appreciate the fact that they get those announcements out the night before, whenever they can. So.
Yeah, good and helpful for the parents, and we just are thankful for our school corporation being wise with those calls. It is supposed to be really cold tomorrow. So Athenian basketball here, Olivia Reed, Shay Williamson, Taylor Abston, Kirsten Hutchins, and Liddy McCarty starting the second half. Same starting lineup as the first half, and actually one of the same things we did there in the beginning of the game. That's Olivia Pierman with the steal. A dish to Ava Martin. Abston in there battling for the rebound, but it's back into the hands of North Vermillion and up and good with the layup. So
It's exactly what we didn't want to have happen,
Yep.
right? We have the ball, we turn it over, and then we give them a layup. So not a great start.
8-point lead for North Vermillion. Abston to Reed. Again, looking for some movement here out of the Athenian offense. There's a screen by Williamson, which opens up Hutch for a brief minute. She's going to drive and take a tough shot. That's off. Going to be off Abston's hands, out of bounds to North Vermillion. See what defense we're in here as we start the second half.
Looks like we're in a 2-1-2. This is where Shay pretty much is free to follow the ball and use her anticipation, and we create a turnover. So good change there by Coach Smith.
Reed inbounds to Williamson. Set the offense for the Athenians.
This is where you like to, right there's that flex action we were talking about, and at least gets the players moving. So
It does. McCarty with the ball.
yeah, I mean it's everybody knows the pattern, but yet everybody runs it. You'll see this ran in NBA games. It's just one of those things that the defense is forced to either switch or fight through screens.
Drive by North Vermillion. Basket's off, but the putback is good for Martin.
Point basket. Martin.
Yeah, Martin has a real knack for finding those offensive rebounds. I really give Abston credit. I always do for hustling back. Right, she misses the shot. She's back
did.
playing great defense right there, but we
Yeah,
weren't
she actually
able to.
tipped the ball, but she couldn't secure it.
Yeah, and,
Good job. McCarty looking for Abston. As we pointed out, hasn't broke into the scoring column yet.
yeah. There's a back cut right there,
Nice.
and that's what you're getting right there.
Nice job. Reed couldn't put it in, but comes up with 2 offensive boards. She's just padding her rebounding stats.
A little bit. Maybe she needed that a little bit. Some frustration you could see in her face there, but she finished the play, and maybe that'll get her game going just a little bit here. But a really nice job of staying with it.
There's Martin again.
2-point basket.
Yeah, you almost, you watch this game, you're almost like you want to be tempted to play a boxing one on
Right.
her. Like
That's-
you just don't ever leave her anywhere.
Yep. 10-point North Vermillion lead, 23-33. There's Abston, should get that. She did finish the layup. Nice feed, I think, from Reed, but I'm not actually sure who had the assist there.
Maybe Liddy, but either way, nice cut. And then we get a traveling call. So, we have a knack of doing this sometimes. We're still hanging around.
Yep.
We were kind of doing this the other night at Southmont.
We were.
We cut that thing down to about 4 the other night. Just weren't able to get over the hump. So
Yep.
let's see if tonight maybe is a different story. Yep, good call right there.
Abston looking for a shot. She's looking to drive there. There's going to be a foul on number 12. That's Martin.
You can see Taylor's game developing a little bit. That's her left hand right there. And she learns to dribble that thing just a little lower, a little more force. She'll be able to turn that corner.
She will. I think we thought that ball might have been tipped,
Yeah.
but it was not. So out of bounds to North Vermillion.
Yeah, those turnovers right there are the ones that, you either lose your hair or they turn gray pretty quick.
Yeah,
Either way,
absolutely.
Coach. It's one thing to throw it away like the other team steals it, but
Yeah,
when you
but
just throw it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
pretty,
touched that.
pretty frustrating.
Yeah. especially when you're down 8 here. So that was number 23, Lauren Ellis,
Basket, Ellis.
another sophomore for the Falcons. Back to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, nice movement of the ball there by North Vemillion. Right, they side-decided it. They didn't hold it against the zone, and they were able to create a nice open shot.
McCarty with the drive, trying to get the ball to Abston, but that ball's kicked by North Vemillion. So
Yeah, I like that drive there by Liddy, and I like the look of the bounce pass. Right, the bounce pass gets the kick. You try to throw a chest pass there, you might throw it out of bounds. So
Williamson for 3, and it's good, knocking it down. Her 4th three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, Shay, when her feet are set, she's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence right now, and a big basket, just keeping us in it. 10-point lead back to 7, so got to figure out how to get some stops and keep that ball from getting right there.
I know, Shay, I actually walked out of the Southmont game. Tough night for the Athenians. We got swept by the Mounties and evened up the county chase points at 30 now with Southmont. But as we were leaving, walked out with the Williamsons, and she recognized her as shorthanded. McCarty for 3 there, it's off, rebound to North Vemillion. But she was just disappointed and a little frustrated, and knows at full strength that might very well have been a different outcome. And Shay in her senior year, along with a great group of senior girls.
It's always frustrating when you're a senior to lose a county game, especially to somebody you've maybe beaten before. But one thing I'll say about that is, we get another shot at North Montgomery here in the tournament.
We
do.
do.
You tend to remember your last county game. I mean, I remember mine, and we lost to the Athenians my senior year when I was in basketball. But then we were able to beat them in the baseball. So I'm saying you kind of remember your last one. So,
that's right. Well, that's where I was going. Sectional draws out. The Athenians we're playing in the Danville sectional. What day does that start next week? Is that on a Tuesday or Wednesday?
I believe we play on Wednesday.
But we do, yes.
Yes. I think there's one Tuesday and then 2 on Wednesday. We have the Wednesday night, the first game, I believe, at 6. But really a good draw, right? You think about it. You could draw the host team, Danville. Yep. You could have drawn the Tri-West team. It's obviously very strong. So instead you get an opponent that and you have a chance to win. You never know.
You never know. We lost him on last-second shot. Great shot by Maddie Welch, who knocked down a 3 there. And otherwise that game belonged to the Athenians.
Yeah.
Abston, good job picking up the loose ball.
I'd like to see a little more movement again. We're back to kind of standing. Yep. You see us out there. Sometimes
not enough movement. You're
probably not.
Right.
Yeah.
There's Pierman with the drive, and she's going to score. We're coast to coast. Again, somebody's just got to step in front and shut that off. Can't let her do that. But
if we really count tonight, they're winning the layup battle, right? Yep. Nice pass there. Nice cut.
Great pass. Olivia Reed with another 2, and Williamson with the assist.
Every time it looks like this game might be slipping away. Right there.
That's Olivia's 3rd foul, and she gave up the point, so it'll be an and 1 for Olivia Pierman.
I'm benefit of the doubt here, right? We look like we're not quite where we need to be, but those are correctable mistakes. Some of these things that you watch the film, you're like, okay, we cannot give these things up as we work into the tournament next week.
Olivia Pierman short on the and 1, or sorry, the and 1. So rebound to Williamson here.
Yeah, again here we
9-point lead.
Kind of see what we're doing. 5 out, we used to call this open. You basket cut hard. Maybe you can penetrate. Right there, you get into the lane. Find the open shooter. Yeah, I don't know about that call.
I know.
She didn't catch it clean.
Correct.
To me, that's a judgment call. Yep. Sometimes
they often let that go.
They do.
I mean, they really
do because she didn't catch it clean.
She didn't. I mean, she immediately dribbled off the pass, and it wasn't a dribble, just wasn't a clean catch, to your point. There's Pierman with the drive, the kick to Olivia Pierman. Rebound to Abston on the missed shot. 9-point North Vemillion lead. Abston with the jumper. It's off. Rebound to North Vemillion. Nice feed to Olivia Pierman. Good job. Looked like a good block by Abston.
It did. I thought maybe a travel. She caught that. She hopped.
Little hop, for sure. Yeah, they got her for the foul, so that'll be Taylor's 2nd foul and 2nd team foul on the Athenians. North Vemillion also with 2 team fouls. Olivia Pierman good on that first shot. Number 30, Addie Burns will check in. She's a freshman in the lineup for North Vemillion.
All right, 10-point game here, so sure Shea will come down and hit 3 right here and cut back to 7. That's kind of the way this game has gone.
That has been the way it's gone.
Yep, she makes a good rebound right there. And just keeping us in the old ball game.
Hutch will take the 3. She's also been hitting pretty well there tonight, but can't knock that one down. North Vemillion looking to push here into Cami Pearman. Rebound to Lane Slicker. Good job having position. Got a body on her. 39 seconds here. See if we hold for the last shot. I think at this point you're still looking for the open shot. And
maybe a timeout there, yeah.
Turnover too.
That's a big turnover, right? They come down and score here, right? It's a 10-point game.
Yep.
That could be
that's a 4-point swing because Taylor had a layup.
Yeah, big miss.
If they score.
Yeah, good
job.
Yeah,
McCarty in position there. 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds to see if we can get something at the rim. Looked like nice move by Shea and drawing the foul. You know what she did right there that she hasn't done earlier in the game? She, and earlier she's been keeping it in her left hand.
Yep.
That time she switched it to her right to even draw more contact and kind of force the referee's call. So
make them make the call.
Yes.
And again, with 3.3, they don't always love to do that. They know you're pushing hard with the last, but make a decision. Last few seconds of the quarter, I was going to say. Shea off in the first. Again, 10-point North Vemillion lead.
Yeah.
Good on the second. We're shooting 50% from the line tonight, which we're better than that. But and again, those are unofficial. Shot is off by North Vemillion. So the third quarter will end with a score 31-40 in favor of North Vemillion.
Well, we're still, it's going to take a run. We don't have a lot of time in terms of we can't wait too long to make that run, but we have been able to make some jump shots tonight. I definitely think that you can see our overall condition still isn't what it was maybe a couple weeks ago. So, excuses are like armpits, right? They all stink. But there is some validity.
Absolutely.
If I could speak. So, this will be an interesting quarter here. We're at home. If we can get a couple of stops, keep the ball out of the paint. I know they've hit a couple 3-point shots, but at this point, I think you have to kind of dare them to hit that shot and keep those layups out of there. And really, you want to kind of dare them to shoot right now because if they shoot and miss, that's our friend.
Right.
We only have 2 team fouls, so we have don't give up any uncontested layup inside. Make them earn it from the foul line.
Reed it's going to be Falcon basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Reed is back in the lineup with 3 fouls. Only Athenian really in foul trouble. Taylor Abston has 2. Got McCarty, Williamson, and Hutchins.
Looks like we've gone to a 1-3-1 here.
North Vemillion able to split it. Pearman to Pearman. Inside to Martin, and those Cami Pearman on the back cut. Layup was good.
Yeah, we used to call that NC high. They hit that high post, and boom, immediate backdoor. Like that's a set play against a 1-3-1. So good execution right there by North Vemillion.
Reed looking for a cutter over to Abston, who's going to drive again, and this time finish that layup. Good job by Taylor making that happen.
You see development in her game for sure.
For sure, and we got to get a stop here. That's what's got to happen. You obviously can't play even this quarter. Pearman with the drive and the little kick to Olivia Pearman.
They did a nice job against our 1-3-1. They knew exactly what they wanted to run. Like I said, we would call that the double elbow and flash, and it can be difficult to guard in a 1-3-1.
McCarty to Reed. Open 3, just off.
Yeah, good shot.
Yep.
Feet are set. It's one of those things where you tried a different defense, and to this point it hasn't.
Yep.
But that's what we meant by get them to shoot a 3.
Yeah.
And hope they miss.
Yep.
And really, you hope they miss right here. So they did, and
Williamson able to track down the rebound. Trying to get it inside to Reed, but Northmillion got a hand on it. And another block from behind.
Yeah, you just, again, playing the ball like
Yeah.
she was watching the ball the entire way.
Yep.
And as soon as that ball presented itself, so to speak, and she found a way to knock it out of her hand.
I wouldn't want a fast break against Shea.
No,
I
you would
think she'd block my.
definitely. She would have a good chance at least getting her hand on the ball, that's for sure.
Hutch over to Abston. Looking for Williams on the cut. I think she was there, but
Again, though, that cut sets up an open shot.
Open shot for Hutch.
You know, sometimes when you're down 11, you think that, boy, we've got to shoot threes. You know, we just need baskets. So it's a good shot. I'm not saying it's not.
No, but you can take twos. It's okay.
We just need points at this point. So drives, back doors, good cut there by McCarty. Good cut there by Hutch. Put the pressure on the D.
Yep.
Right, basket cut there. Keep going. There you go.
Over to Reed, back to Williamson. Back to Reed.
Keep moving.
Skip to Hutch, and the three is off.
Yeah.
Oh, nice tip by Taylor, but beat Northmillion basketball.
Well, it looked like we were bound and determined to shoot a three there.
Yep.
But we could have missed. Good hustle back there.
5 minutes to go, 11-point lead. There's Williamson for three. From the side, rolls around the rim and out.
Now, that's a good one, right?
Yep.
You're in transition. Her feet are set. Nice pass there by Olivia, finding the open shooter.
Yeah. That might be her first miss as well, so she'd be like 4 for 5. I could have missed one, but
She shot the ball very well.
Really well tonight. Drive by the Falcons. That layup's good.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job of handling our 1-3-1 here. So we're down 13, and now we're under 5 minutes. So we are in danger
These are
zone.
desperate times.
Yeah, I was going to say we're probably past danger zone.
Desperate times.
We're red alert or whatever. Depends on the movie you're watching.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Reed on the drive, kicks to Abston. Tough pass.
Yeah, they didn't call that one.
That was the same thing.
It really was.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes they do, like you said, and sometimes they don't. Yeah. You know, and Northmillion's just content right here, right? Keep your man in front, really. And, you know, you can say that's a dumb play, but they've only committed 3 fouls.
Right.
So
she can be overly aggressive,
absolutely.
right? And they're not calling that. So.
No, this has been a officiate. And I said this earlier, you know, it's not this guy's first game. And, you know, you look at these officials and you can tell that they're veterans.
Yes.
And, you know, a lot of times veteran officials will blow the whistle less.
Yeah.
They just will. And you have to play the game how it's being called.
That's right. Feet inside there. They did make the call there on that actually is on Pierman. Foul will put Hutch. No, she wasn't.
That's just call that a common foul. So you watch that, you know, if we had a rewind right there and get the old telestrator out right here, you know, you would see the pass was just a little late.
Yeah.
Hutch was open.
Ladies and
just a
gentlemen,
little
an
late. So.
announcement. Shay Williamson, senior Shay Williamson, has 5 rebounds tonight. She now has a total of 500 in her career at CHS. Let's give it a Athenian hand.
So, again, Gary Lynn on the PA system just announced
Only 10
that
other Athenians have ever garnered that
Shay
many
Williamson has
rebounds in their career.
just got her 500th rebound, and I think he said only 10 Athenians have at least 500 rebounds.
Well, you know, and she's a guard, right? I mean,
she is.
That's what, you know, you can say that, you know, she's played, you know, for the most part of her entire career. But for a guard to do something like that truly is amazing. And, you know, it's just kind of what we watch her play and we just kind of expect her. We see her rebound, we see her pass, we see her shoot. She's just an excellent all-around player. And, you know, it's just been one of those seasons. We've had some and in COVID, you know, there's this COVID era, so to speak.
Right.
You know, you're lucky right now as a team if you can get through unscathed. And so every team has a story right now of something that's occurred. But it certainly impacted our season.
Absolutely. You know, we do keep saying, hey, we're thankful to be playing because we remember the season that we didn't have.
Sure.
You and I especially remember that. We were coaching softball.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, we got 1 week, not even 1 week. We got 4 days into the season when COVID hit. And then I do like to say this, we were 2 weeks into flattening the curve, and we're over 2 years into that now, I guess.
That's right.
But in any case, you know, it has impacted them, and we don't want to take that away. These girls have not really had a normal high school year like what you and I were used to. And
Absolutely.
Even my older kids were able to experience. So your daughter has been in many ways affected by this.
Yeah, I mean, just from
they've had to play through it.
Yeah, just from the quarantines of the past to.
Nice shot fake there.
Yeah, they have just
2-point basket.
really done a good job against our 1-3-1. So I think we tried a new defense, and one thing about this point in the season, you pull a 1-3-1 out in the first week or two, sometimes it looks good. You pull a 1-3-1 out, and the team knows what they're doing. Most teams, unless that's your staple defense, it's why you don't see more 1-3-1s played, Coach. Like you turn on a college game, you don't see a lot of 1-3-1.
Yep.
Occasionally, you'll see Northwestern, somebody like that, use it, and it has its moments, but there's some holes in the defense if you know how to attack it and you have the right thing. So I would give North Vemillion a lot of credit on executing.
Yeah, they made an adjustment when we made an adjustment.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. 15-point lead now, 33-48 here in favor of North Vemillion. Reed trying to drive there, a lot of contact, but good defense.
Yeah, that's either a foul or travel, but then they let her shoot it. So, I think this is one of those things we're going to have to regroup, get our legs back underneath us, and got a couple days here.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's a 2-hour delay, so the girls will get a little bit of a break tomorrow morning, and there'll be more energy, senior night.
It will be.
Friday night. So I would expect, and then like I said, we've drawn North Montgomery, so these next 2 ball games, we're playing a conference game Friday night against Frankfort, and that's always a big rivalry.
It is.
And then obviously with the North Montgomery draw. So still some potential really good moments for these girls. That's one thing you think about is, how do you want to finish your season? And you were talking about being a senior, and I think we'll see a good Athenian team here. The Athenian team that we've seen at times this year.
That's right. Well, we certainly saw moments of it Friday night. You and I were at that game together, and it was at Southmont. I'm sorry, Saturday night at Southmont, and just couldn't quite get over the hump. Shorthanded, but again, lots of teams were. Oh, they said nobody touched that, so it's going to be out of bounds to North Vemillion. I thought I saw a hand on it, but
it's close. You think back to some of the moments we've had. Beating Southmont earlier in this year, and the I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I call it the J&C because
you're living a few years ago.
I am that. It's not even called the J&C Classic anymore, by the way.
Well, then you're living a lot of years
ago. I know, but that was always our tournament. So the SE, whatever we call this thing, the Sugar Creek
Classic,
which is great. But anyway, you think back to beating Southmont there. You think to the great North Montgomery game we had before the break, and then it's kind of been a weird season. Like after the break here, we've had a lot of sickness, some injury, just haven't been able to get that rhythm going. And I think that you saw us maybe building, and so hopefully we can get it back here. We know we're capable of. You think back to Monrovia the other night, right? We scored 50, 60 points.
We did.
So
well, we had back-to-back games there, right?
Yeah, we did.
That.
And I think that a lot of that has to do with conditioning.
Yeah.
3-point basket, Dunham.
It was Dunham, Braxton Dunham with another 3 for North Vemillion.
I mean, we subbed here. We've put our bench in, which is, a nice gesture for the last couple minutes. They don't really have a bench. You look down there, they've only got a couple girls. Oh, there they go. Okay, so Coach taking a timeout here.
Substitution timeout, I think.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is, and it's a smart play by Coach Switzer. I believe that's who we have here.
Yes.
And, you don't want any injury. You're 14-7. You're North Vemillion right here. You're having a solid season. And, I don't know who they drew in a sectional, but I'm actually going to see if I can find that right now. But, I thought, we looked at their record. We knew that they were a solid team. And I think that it's just one of those things where tonight was a case where our condition just isn't there yet.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll see it. They are in the Lafayette Central Catholic sectional, so they are in for a challenge.
Yep.
So I'll just leave it at that. Central Catholic 17-4, and always a state finalist contender. So
absolutely.
That's what they have staring them in the face.
Addie Hodges in the game for Crawfordsville, number Maddie Hedrick. Lane Slicker, number 14 is Abby Cox, and number 10 is Riley Gardner in the game now for Crawfordsville.
Yeah, that's one of those things. If I'm playing right now, I'm aggressive. Right there, just what the heck, go for the steal and see if I can maybe get a positive play for the team.
Yep. Maddie Hedrick to Slicker.
Yeah.
Over to Abby Cox.
All right, get some movement here. See if we can. A lot of these
Actually,
girls
a lot
are.
of movement here.
Yeah, these girls are going to be the future of the Athenians, right?
Yep. So they really do. There's a turnover for North Vemillion, but trying to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the program right now. We have a lot of seniors on the team.
Yep.
Went 5, so there's going to be some opportunities for some young ladies next year that maybe they haven't had this year, and anytime they get a little bit of playing time right now, I think that it's a positive. That's what we mean by being aggressive. Hodges, and he's an aggressive player, and no harm, no foul, so to speak. There is a foul, but no harm.
Only the 4th team foul, so yeah, relatively clean game played that way. Nice job by Gardner there, trying to get in front of that.
Yeah, really good hustle. Like that, right out there, denying the passing lane. I think it's a great play. I mean, it's people are kind of laughing because they threw the ball at her feet.
Right.
But I thought she handled it pretty well, actually. Yep. She looked pretty graceful right there.
So, again, just a reminder, 30 seconds to go here in this game. Athenians are really, as you said, heading into 2 great games next 2, and don't want to overlook it. Senior night, it'll also be, you didn't say this one, but it'll also be, you didn't say this, adjective here, but it'll also be emotional. It's always emotional, and especially with this group of seniors. Several of them played together in volleyball, had a really successful volleyball season. They've carried that into basketball. They've led well. A lot of them played in the program forever and started early. And so just a good opportunity Friday night to finish strong in a conference matchup and senior night.
Absolutely. I think that, a lot of times you'll ask seniors, is this I got a lot of seniors in class, and, what do you think about senior night? Oh, it's no big deal. But they're not telling the truth.
No,
because it is. It is a big deal. And so tonight's one of those things where I would say, if nothing else tonight, it was a good conditioning practice for us. You know what I mean? There's no conditioner like a game.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And so hopefully the girls can get a little extra rest tomorrow morning, and Coach will have us ready to go Friday night, and hopefully the crowd will be here, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, and obviously you being a veteran coach can give some good perspective that way. It really is true, and we know we're not in our top physical shape, and I do think that showed tonight. Final score here, 51-33 in favor of North Vermillion, but we are now going to be focused on, finishing this season strong here with a game against Frankfurt on Friday night. Again, starts at 6 o'clock. Senior night activities will be, recognition is going to be in between games.
Yes, that was my understanding, is that we've got the senior night in between games, and then the snow coming announcement, I believe, is halftime of the boys.
Yeah, and both your kids are involved in that. You have a senior daughter on the basketball team, of course, and Lane Slicker, and then Ben is the freshman class representative for snow coming. So that'll be exciting. Pardon me. That'll be just a fun, exciting night. We're hoping for 2 big Athenian victories, of course, and
to interrupt you here, our boys team, it's a big game for our boys.
Yep.
I think after what happened the other night, they dealt with some sickness last week. So I know, talking to Coach Pierce, this is a big night for Athenians all the way around. And we can see it's going to be a big game for our girls with senior night, but our boys, kind of need to answer the bell Friday night, and I'm sure they will. They are a proud group of seniors there. We have a lot of senior boys on the basketball team.
Yeah,
so,
that's a great point.
Really big night Friday night.
It is. I mean, it's time to probably prove again to their fans and themselves that they can come back from what was a tough loss. I mean, let's just call it what it was on Saturday night and get back in action, get back in the win column. And, again, they got to prepare for this second half of the season, be ready to go.
Absolutely.
So, absolutely. Coach Slicker, thanks again for joining me tonight on a chilly night. Again, enjoy that, maybe hopefully extra 15 or 20 minutes of sleep in the morning.
I imagine I'll pull that off. I get that.
Okay. And thanks to Coach Rhett Welliver, Justin Duggar on the camera and the computer, and we appreciate you joining in, and we will see you on Friday night. Thanks.